Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Today, we're talking about something that almost every English learner struggles with. Not grammar, not vocabulary, not TOEIC scores. We're talking about output, speaking, using English in real life. But let's be honest, many students can understand English pretty well. They can read, they can listen, they can even get good test scores. But when it comes to speaking, their brain freezes, their heart beats fast, and suddenly English disappears. If that's you, don't worry. Today, I'm going to break down 1, why output feels so hard, 2, why confidence doesn't come from studying more, 3, practical systems to increase English output every day, 4, how to build real speaking confidence step by step. Let's get into it. Part 1, the real problem, input addiction. Here's the truth. Most students are addicted to input. Watching YouTube, listening to podcasts, reading textbooks, doing flashcards. Input feels productive. It feels safe. It feels comfortable. But output is uncomfortable. When you speak, you expose yourself. You make mistakes, you pause, you forget words, you sound not perfect. So, your brain says, let's study more first. I'll speak when I'm ready. I need more vocabulary. But here's the problem, you will never feel ready. Confidence does not come from more input, confidence comes from surviving output. Let me say that again, confidence comes from surviving output. Part 2, why speaking feels so scary. Speaking is scary for 3 reasons. 1, fear of mistakes. You don't want to look stupid. 2, fear of silence. You don't want awkward pauses. 3, fear of judgment. You think everyone is analyzing you. But here's the reality. Most people are too busy worrying about themselves. And here's something powerful. When you speak imperfect English confidently, people respect you more than someone who speaks perfectly but quietly. Energy beats perfection. Always. Part 3, the output gap. There's something I call the output gap. It's the gap between what I understand and what I can say. For most students, understanding is much higher than speaking ability. Why? Because input is passive, but speaking is active construction. It's like this. You may understand how basketball works, but that doesn't mean you can play basketball. Speaking is a physical skill. Your mouth, tongue, breathing, timing, it's muscle coordination. If you don't train it, it won't improve. You cannot think your way into fluency. You must speak your way into fluency. Part 4, the 5 practical systems to increase output. Now let's get practical. Here are 5 systems you can use immediately. Not motivation, not theory, systems. System 1, daily 3-minute monologue. Every day, set a timer for 3 minutes. Choose one topic. What I did today, my favorite food, my goals, something I'm worried about, my weekend, and speak. No script, no stopping. If you forget a word, explain it differently. For example, I went to the place where you buy medicine, pharmacy. This is powerful because this trains recovery. Real fluency is not perfect English. It's the ability to keep talking. System 2, shadowing with emotion. Shadowing means repeating after audio, but here's the mistake. Students repeat like robots. Instead, copy emotion, copy rhythm, copy tone, copy speed. Use 30 to 60 seconds of audio. Repeat it 3 to 5 times. Your goal is not accuracy. Your goal is flow. Confidence is strongly connected to rhythm. When your rhythm improves, your confidence improves automatically. System 3, micro conversations. You don't need a 1-hour conversation. Start with 30 seconds. When you meet someone, ask one extra question. Instead of, how are you? Fine. Try, how are you? Fine. Actually, I was really busy today because blah, blah, blah. Add one sentence. Then two, then three. Speaking confidence grows through expansion. Small expansion every day. System 4, record yourself weekly. Most students hate this. That's why it works. Once a week, record yourself speaking for 2 to 5 minutes. Don't delete it, don't judge it immediately. After 1 month, compare. You will hear improvement, and improvement creates confidence. Confidence doesn't come from feeling good, it comes from seeing growth. System 5, lower the standard. This might be the most important one. Your standard is too high. You compare yourself to native speakers. That's like comparing your piano practice to a concert pianist. Your goal is communication, not perfection. If the listener understands you, you won. That's it. Part 5, the confidence paradox. Here's something important. Confidence does not come before action. Confidence comes after action. Students say, I'll speak when I feel confident. No. You feel confident because you speak. Confidence is the reward for courage, not the requirement. Think about when you first rode a bike. You weren't confident, you were scared. But after falling and getting back up, confidence appeared. English is the same. Part 6, identity shift. If you want long-term confidence, you need an identity shift. Stop saying, I'm not good at speaking. Start saying, I'm someone who practices speaking every day. Small difference, huge impact. When you see yourself as a person who speaks English, you act differently. You look for chances. You volunteer answers. You take risks. Confidence is identity in action. Part 7. What will happen if you actually do this? Let's imagine something. If you speak 3 minutes every day, that's 90 minutes per month. That's 18 hours per year. 18 hours of focused speaking practice. Most students don't even get that in school. After 1 year, your fluency will change dramatically. But here's the secret. It won't feel dramatic day to day. It will feel small, boring, normal, but small daily outputs beat occasional motivation. Part 8. The truth about fear. The fear never completely disappears. Even advanced speakers feel nervous sometimes. The difference is they speak anyway. Courage is not lack of fear. It's action despite fear. Every time you speak, you are voting for your future self, a more confident version of you. And one day you'll look back and think, why was I so scared? So here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, 3-minute daily monologue, 1 short shadowing session, 1 small expansion in conversation. No perfection, no excuses, just action. Output builds skill. Skill builds evidence. Evidence builds confidence. And confidence changes your life, not just in English, but everywhere. Thank you for listening. If this episode helps you, share it with someone who needs more speaking confidence. And remember, you don't become confident and then speak. You speak and then you become confident. Thanks again, and see you next time.